I'm here today with the infamous Jacob Kucza, running extraordinaire, and I'm going to be interviewing him with some questions about the race to chase. Question number one, Mr. Kucza, how many times have you run this race?
I've run Race to Chase 2 times. The first year of the race was in 2014, and then 2015 was the second year.
All right. Have you ever won this race before?
There's overall winners, and then there's men's and women's winners. The first year of the race, I was second place because a woman beat me.
Ooh, how'd that feel getting beat by a woman?
It was a tough day out on the course, and so at the time, I thought, it is what it is. I can't go fast enough right now. But after that, immediately after I finished, I was pretty mad.
All right.
So I was second place in the first race, and I was first place in the second race.
Okay, cool. Speaking of the race, how long is the race?
The race is 50 kilometers, which is about 31 miles.
Wow, that's long. So how do you train differently for this race than races in the past?
For this race, I basically just run for a long time, most days. For other races, like a lot of people do 5K races, which are 20 or 30 minutes long. A lot of people do short, fast training. But when you train for a 50K, you want to go out and run for 2 hours, or you want to run for 3 hours, and you have to practice eating food and drinking water while you run, so your body has enough fuel.
How many times a week would you run that far?
About once a week. So it would go long run 1 week, long run another week, and then I might shorten it for the third week, and then I do 2 more long runs the next 2 weeks. So about once a week.
Very cool. Do you run other races throughout the year?
I do. Sometimes I run 5Ks, but a lot of times I like to run marathons, and then I like to run this 50K the last 2 years. So yeah, I run other races.
On average, how many races a year do you run?
On average, I probably run 3 to 5 races a year.
All right. How do those races differ from the race to chase?
All the other races I run are on the road, which makes them easier. Race to Chase is on grass, and it has quite a few hills.
Okay, well, will you run this race again?
Yeah.
That didn't seem too convincing. What is your favorite part about running this race?
This race, it's beautiful because it's in the Flint Hills, and I love the state where I live. Kansas. Go Kansas!
Woohoo. All right, thank you very much.